view presidential. Well, right now we're going to talk about if Donald Trump gets a second term, what will that mean for the economy? And so people get so emotional about him, and I don't really understand why that is. And so I was talking to Julia the other day about how I view presidential candidates like I handicap retail stocks. Okay, you have to take the emotion out of it. So I'm going to get a lot of trouble for this, but you can kind of liken Donald Trump to Walmart. A lot of people love to hate on Walmart. They're big business. They're terrible. They're, the bully in the schoolyard. They're taking advantage of, the American employee, the people of Walmart. People wear pajamas, blah, blah, blah. That's like a stupid trope, right? So when I hear people bashing either Biden or Trump, you'd have to take the emotion out of it. And as a consumer analyst and, economist, I just want to see who's going to help the economy the most. I literally don't care about your moral code or lack thereof. I don't care how many lawsuits are against you because they both have plenty. I don't care if you're geriatric. I mean, I kind of do. But I don't care about your personal peccadillos. I care about what you're going to do for this economy. And Mike and I have gone back for what? How long have I known him? 10 years? I think since my kids were super little. And we were chit-chatting on KTAR, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, longer than that? And Julia brought up a good point about talking about where we are versus where we were with the Trump economy. So just for, those of you that are following along at home, we had 2% inflation, barely, during the Trump administration. 2019 was one of the most booming economies until COVID hit. And so if he is elected for a second term, I believe we will have a thriving economy. And so there are a lot of pundits out there that are posing the question, what happens? What happens in the economy? And recall that the Fed right now and Jerome Powell, they are trying to get down to 2% inflation. They're not doing it. And yesterday we talked ad nauseum about the tight labor market that the administration says is happening, right? These jobs numbers coming in hot. But what are those jobs? Those jobs are part-time jobs. They're not full-time jobs. If you are earning $100,000 or more, you're the one that's getting laid off right now. So that upscale worker, they're the ones that are hitting the unemployment line, right? But if you're making $55,000 or less, those jobs are plentiful. So what does that really say about the economy? I don't think it's so great. And we're going to talk about a few things later coming up about buy now, pay later and this kind of, secret credit crunch that no one's really talking about.